Welcome back. ISRO, which is now keeping the space enthusiasts on tenterhooks by giving them the latest update on this historic SpaDex mission. And this Sunday morning, you're looking at, this is the black screen that we're looking at. This is in space. And the pictures that have now been captured by the high-resolution cameras there. India waking up to the news of SpaDex satellites making a trial attempt of reaching very close to each other right before the process of docking begins. And the first satellites that we're looking at barely came close to 15 meters to each other and then closing in till 3 meters. Look at the precision there that is now being followed by a scientist. And beautiful photographs and videos that have been shared and processed and has been managed to collect some very crucial data as well in the latest update that is now being shared by ISRO, informing that they have moved the spacecraft back to a safe distance and the docking process will be done after analyzing the data further. So docking for now, that is not happening. It's been postponed on 2 occasions previously. But we are looking at, imagine this, as far as the satellites there in space, holding a position at 15 meters, closing in 3 meters respectively, capturing such gorgeous pictures that are now coming in and videos of each other, indicates that they came in close proximity, maintained precise relative positioning as well. And this is extremely critical as we are looking at the docking process that will now happen next. And the demonstration that has now been overseen as far as the satellites have achieved the necessary control and coordination for docking. So if all of the systems, they are working in tandem, of course, if they are functioning as planned, SpaDex Imran can attempt docking anytime soon.
Well, absolutely, and in fact, as you rightly put, that it's very, very extremely close. The ISRO is saying that to 3 meters to actually carrying out the docking mission. Now, why SpaDex is an important mission is ISRO is looking at, as well India is looking at, to build this international space station, and also the ambitious moon mission is there. And in that respect, what docking does is helps the ISRO to send all the materials in a part by part into the space, and hence effectively it's a cost-effective technology if docking is done, and also it will also save a lot of the importance of building as to payload systems sending into space is concerned. The SpaDex is a very, very important mission as far as ISRO is concerned. If India achieves it, it will be the 4th country in the world to have that capability of docking in the space, where humans can go into space, and through this docking, if it's done, they can through a funnel go through from the spacecraft to the International Space Station. So as far as ISRO is concerned, it's a very, very important space mission, and today morning they came very close, extreme close, and the
beautiful pictures that have been shared. Manish Purohit also joining us here on the broadcast. Manish, good morning. I mean, we've been refreshing the ISRO's page time and again because this is, highly anticipated, and it's been delayed twice already, but we are keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, good morning, everyone, and it's a great moment for the country. Let's understand the process so we can get a better understanding what ISRO might be doing right now. So when we talk about docking, actually when we talk about autonomous docking, then there are 3 phases of it. The first one is rendezvous. So in the phase of rendezvous, we make the close approach. We start reducing the distance between the 2 spacecrafts from, let's say, 20 kilometers to as close as 3 meters. And when we are doing that, ISRO has used different techniques and different sensors. To name them, there is a laser range finder that is using lasers to find the very accurate distance between the 2 spacecrafts. Then there is a complete suite of rendezvous sensors that gives the information about XYZ position of the spacecraft, means we can say getting the proper orientation of the spacecraft when we are approaching them. These sensors, they work till a close approach of, let's say, 200 meters or 10 meters. Once we go further close, so if we look at the way ISRO has approached the whole program, this whole maneuvers, we have reduced the distance in a stepwise manner, and then after 230, then 105, then at 15, and then we came very close to 3 meters. When we are such close, when the 2 spacecrafts are such close for docking to happen, then proximity and docking sensors, they come into picture, they become active, and they will be playing a very crucial role till the distance reduces to few centimeters. Now, as we know that ISRO has got that close to 3 meters, but then they have decided to come back. So probably when they're talking about going through the data and analyzing the data again and then coming back for the docking, probably they might be calibrating or they might be rechecking or redoing the calculation related to that proximity and docking sensor and taking into the account if anything anomalous happens or off-nominal happens, how they are going to tackle that. Probably that might be the case. We can call it a trial or a dress rehearsal, but final docking will happen. Before that, ISRO has taken a step back to analyze all the data, because once we commit, then there is no holding back. Then we have to commit, because when we are so close and the active part.
So you're saying centimeters, Manish? I mean, that's like a goosebump moment that, it's going to be witnessed there. Of course, these two satellites that has been launched for the mission that were closing in for an exciting handshake. And the two satellites, I think they have been appropriately named, Chaser and Target, and just meters apart and are said to be in good condition. So keeping our fingers crossed. Manish, thank you very much for helping us, detailed explanation that has been given by Manish, former ISRO scientist, on what could possibly happen next. So we are now